Hi everyone. Hi Pranam Pepe, Ashwati, Dhara. So good to see all of you. I hope that you had a wonderful week and that it has been a good Friday if you're ending your day, or if you're starting your day, that it's starting out really good. So early this morning, around 6 a.m., I opened my windows, and it was very quiet outside, and even the birds weren't chirping. And I had wished an old friend of mine for his birthday. His name is Ashish Dha. And as a birthday return gift, so to speak, he sent me this piece of music that I'm playing right now. He's used the hammered dulcimer, and he calls it Antar Risk, like in Rag Antariksh, a new rag of his own, which is inspired by Shiv Kumar Sharma ji's Rag Antar Dhwani. Hey, Shine and Palak. And so, thank you, Ashish, for this piece of music. And again, happy birthday. And the interesting thing is, as I was listening to this piece, the local garbage disposal trucks arrived near my building, and they were creating this loud soundtrack, this loud ruckus of their own. And sometimes, where I live, it gets a little bit noisy in the early morning because all these trucks come by to clean the area. But today, interestingly, the tonic, the sa, or the root note, or the do, so to speak, of the piece was the same as the truck sound, except of course that was, a nice low growl, but it was the same note as the basic tonic of this piece. And it was so odd and lovely at the same time because I could feel as I was listening to this on my headphones that the tonic of the song was being replicated and somehow even kind of enhanced by the truck. And that just kind of made me smile. I often will close my windows when these truckers in the early morning will begin their antics. And today, I decided not to drown it out because I realized also how grateful I am that there are people in our cities and our neighborhoods who are willing to handle trash disposal. They're such a vital part of our cities, and we often want to ignore garbage, right? Kura. We just walk away from it. We try not to smell it. We try not to get our hands or our clothes dirtied by garbage. And as Palak, all of you know Palak, as Palak often says, she feels dustbins are so kind because they hold our trash. They make space for all the things that we don't want, all the things that we've discarded. They kindly hold space for us without judgment or reproach or complaint. And Palak actually says that if she ever goes for a Halloween party, she will go as a dustbin. And I think it's a superb costume idea because, on a metacognitive level, which is what Palak says, even on days that you feel like poop, you feel horrible, there is someone, either your close friends or your family members, or let's say a therapist, or something like your trusted, diary or journal or your dustbin that is willing to hold space for you as you discard your negative energy by venting or crying or yelling or writing furiously and maybe tearing up paper and throwing it away. These are people and things that allow for us to release. And releasing, letting go, detaching, it's a huge, huge, huge blessing. I'm sure you've all felt really, really relieved when, say, you finally agreed to discard some old piece of furniture or a whole bunch of old papers, and when it's gone, what do you feel? A kind of a sense of relief, of vitality, of even fresh energy that is coming into your space or coming into your body, a lightness. And I feel the same way when I am able to howl and I feel like I'm heard. I know that I always feel better unburdening. And even sometimes, if I'm talking in circles, just being held emotionally, being given space to let out some sort of feeling or emotion or energy, it's so powerful, it's so healing, it's such a blessing. So, coming back to my morning, as I was listening to this piece that Ashish had sent me, I had this tiniest flicker of irritation because the sound of the trucks was disrupting my morning routine. And then, of course, as I realized that the growl of the truck was the same, in the same tonic, the same key as my friend's music, it just transported me in a very odd and lovely way. And I just felt grateful. And as I chatted with Ashish, when he was saying that there are sas, like, sa, the tonic of a piece. um, there is a sa or a tonic in almost everything around us from all sorts of unimaginable sources. And the ability, according to Ashish, to turn or convert noise into sound or even music is such a great mental switch. And if we are able to do that, we're actually more peaceful, more happy, more better off. So, how can we find tonics in all kinds of things around the world? Making our entire world tonal, as my friend Ashish says. So today, as we breathe, I wonder if this is the same key or not. Not quite. It's still a beautiful sound. As we breathe, I'd love for us to think of these two aspects and feel free to use whichever one. One, of course, gratitude for the sounds around us, even what often feels really annoying or irritating, like a machine, let's say the hum of a vacuum, or a rattling AC, or a creaky floor, or a door that has this annoying squeaky sound, or the sound of a leak, the sound of traffic. Can we find the tonic in it? Can we find the music in it? Can we even improvise to it? That's one. And then the second is really realizing and feeling gratitude for all the people who hold space for us. And especially those people whose names and faces we don't know, people we rarely see or take time to know, people who make our lives better, people who clean the streets or clear the garbage or handle our sewage systems or maintain our public gardens and the greenery on the roads. The janitors in our corporate buildings or our schools or institutions who are often the first to arrive and the last to leave. Or our security guards, who most people never even greet, who are trying to keep us safe. Also, the people in the grocery stores, people who deliver food to us. So many people have risked their lives and their health and the health of their families by continuing to work during the pandemic, and the list is just endless. So I hope that this Friday, this weekend, the rest of this month, we've just started a new month, that we can take the time and make an effort to thank people. Of course, the known people, like our friends and family who hold space for us, but also the unknown people. I hope that we can take time to learn their names, to try and be of support, of encouragement, if the opportunity arises, to be kind to them and to let them know how grateful we are for their help, grateful for their service, for their generosity, for also taking a risk on behalf of all of us. We take so many things for granted each and every day. And it's been several months in lockdown. So who or what can you thank today? I love what Palak has just written. She said, let's allow ourselves to feel like trash on some days. Yeah, to allow the feelings of whatever. And also, let's become as kind as our dustbins to hold space for others on their poopy days. I love it, Palak. I love it so much. So together, let's maybe do 3 breaths. Breathing in maybe for 4, 2, 3, 4. And exhaling for 4 through your mouth. Inhaling and just thinking of all the people you could thank. And exhaling. And one more time, inhaling. Inhaling calm and peace and balance and a sense of gratitude. And exhaling. So hope you have a beautiful day. I'm so happy to also be able to feature Ashish's music. Ashish Dha is his name. I will tag him so you can, request him to put up his music on Spotify and to make more of it as well, and to keep being inspired by the tonic that you can find anywhere in the world around you. And yeah, have a beautiful birthday, Ashish. Wishing you all the best, and special thanks to Ashish and to Palak for this kind of combo. I had these two separate combinations that somehow just combined today, and it just made me happy. All right, beautifuls, have a great weekend. Be kind to yourself, be kind to other people around you. Mwah. Bye. Ciao.